Hey, this is Stephen Platinum, your friend in wrestling with Platinum against AEW Dark Elevation. Okay, Elevation has a problem. The length of the show is fine, and this one is no exception. It's 6 matches long, a reasonable amount of time. It's that the shows aren't very good or noteworthy. In fact, they've been kind of outdone by Dark more often than not, which, I just got to be honest, really shouldn't be. Dark's point is to get a bunch of new faces out there and let people pad up some wins. It's Elevation that's supposed to be the slightly better show and have some kind of angles going on and help advance some serious stuff for Dynamite and things like that. But man, that hasn't happened a lot lately. Let's see if this one can turn it around with the 6 matches. First match, Nyla Rose, the Bunny, Emi Sakura with Vicky Guerrero. At ringside against Jessica James, making her debut, Gigi Ray, making her debut, Lady Bird Monroe, in a 6-woman tag match. Now, they're in Texas, so these are all Texas folks on the losing squad. And lose they do. They get destroyed, and they do a good job doing it. So we grade on a 3-check system on matches that are inherently uneven, foregone conclusion type of matches. 1 check mark for the right team winning. A second if they win in definitive fashion, which definitely happens. This is about Nyla Rose looking strong with the Beast Bomb. And a 3rd check mark if the people do a good job in defeat or get a disproportionately large amount of offense. They don't get much offense, but boy, they look pretty good here. And they do what they're supposed to do. Second match, Red Velvet against Maddie Renkowski. So a lot of women being featured. Nothing wrong with that. Maddie Renkowski, one of the better women who they used quite a bit. This is match number 19 for Maddie. Almost always in losing efforts. And here's Red Velvet's ring work has improved very much so. I don't think she gets enough credit for that. And looks really good here in a kind of a good back and forth match, but Red Velvet does win with the final slice. 3 check marks. Really good stuff. And they even do a little wrestling in the beginning. I really like that. Third match, well, we have yet to have a competitive match. You feel me? Bear Country against Chaos Project. We'll charitably call this a competitive match. So we grade on a slightly different system, but it's still 3 check marks possible. 1 check mark if both sides look good. Definitely happens. The 2nd check mark, if a team wins in definitive fashion. You can probably guess Bear Country is winning this match because one of Bear Country is taking on Hook. And a 3rd check mark if something is advanced. Nothing is really advanced here. This is really just to give Bear Country a win. So we're not going to have all 3 check marks all night now. 4th match, Andrade with Jose against Khan. Khan looks really good in the ring, and they have a bit of a back and forth, but it is, of course, about, Andrade looking strong, and he makes Khan tap out to kind of this double reverse armbar thing that looks really, really good. I'll give this 3 check marks. Good job by Khan. Wouldn't mind seeing him again. Amber Rodriguez, love her, going up against Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa closing in on her own 50th match. This is match number 49. Thunder Rosa, as usual, gives a little but takes a lot and looks very dominant here. You always know when it's somebody that Thunder Rosa wants to make look good because she pins them instead of taps them out. So she connects with her Fire Thunder driver and picks up the victory. And then finally, our 6th match. Finally, a competitive match of note. You get this incarnation of the Dark Order, Evil Uno, Stu Grayson, and Preston Vance, number 10, against the Hardy Family Office. Matt Hardy, Isaiah Cassidy, and The Blade. By the way, both of these particular 6-person combos, or 6-person kind of teams, are both undefeated at 2-0. So this is highly competitive. Both sides look good. That's a check mark. The Dark Order goes over in definitive fashion with Preston Vance's Full Nelson. That's a 2nd check mark. And then a 3rd check mark if something is advanced. I told you before, it looked like the Hardy Family Office was going to get into it with the Dark Order, and it happened again. And I bet you it happens again later on. In any case, another kind of nondescript AEW Dark Elevation. We'll see.